most recent graduates, Indiana Wilson, to offer farewell remarks.
Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Wow, thank you all so much for coming. I'm very blessed to have this opportunity. So many bodies in one gym. I don't think Xavier has ever been filled to this capacity before. Like, I'm pretty sure the maximum capacity is like at least 20. Yeah, 20 sounds about right. Okay guys, that was my first bit of the morning. Yeah! Stay tuned, I have about 7 other personalities planned. For those who know me, I'm sorry for just indulging myself. I'll have better self-control next time. For those of you I have yet to meet, I do not speak like that. I make the choice to speak like that, but I don't actually sound like that. Okay, good. It's all cleared up. Welcome one, welcome all to Xavier's graduation for the class of 2017. Yeah. Ah, yes, parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, priests, rabbis, sisters, brothers, the conceived, the ones graduating, strangers who found their way in, teachers and staff. What's up, guys? Yeah, and all those I neglected to mention. I see you. I recognize your presence. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Your support is greatly appreciated. Because I can't do this. I'm a mess. I can't do this. Why would you vote me to do this? You guys know how I feel about public speaking. I can't feel my fingers. Or my tongue. All right, second comedic bit, done and done. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now that we're all warmed up, hopefully I have your attention. Let's get into the juicy stuff. My name is Indiana Wilson. Yes, like the state or the Jones, and I have been incredibly blessed to attend Xavier College Prep for the past 4 years. Xavier is my home. It means the absolute world to me. I wouldn't be anywhere near the person I am today without Xavier College Prep, its teachers, its students, and its crazy tuition price. Thank you, Mom. All right, here's a little bit about me and my journey to Xavier. I attended Palm Desert Charter Middle School. Go Panthers! When I was in the 8th grade, I had my heart set on going to Palm Desert High School. Red and yellow pride, baby! Ketchup and mustard! Yeah, that's good, condiments. Okay, Palm Desert High School. That's where the majority of my classmates would be going. That's where my brother Houston attended school. I just kind of accepted that I would also be going there. Until the plot twist happened. One day after school, I get in the car with my mom and brother. My mom tells me that Houston will be transferring to Xavier. My reaction? I started uncontrollably sobbing. What? Why? How could you do this? The tears were flowing and there was no stopping them. Amidst my breakdown, a thought popped into my head. Why are you crying? That was a good question. I had no strong opposition to Xavier. Why was I crying? I then realized the true reason for my tears. I thought Houston transferring to Xavier meant that my brother and I would not be attending the same school. I was crying because I didn't want to be at a different school than my brother. Yes, so sweet, thank you. Yeah, but that thought was just dumb. It occurred to me 15 minutes after my breakdown that I too could attend Xavier, and Houston and I would be at school together. Sick. Problem solved. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Xavier. I became genuinely excited to go to Xavier after I attended the open house. Walking around campus, meeting students, I began to see myself here. I mean, the interviews were nice. The tour was... the clubs were interesting. However, there's one thing from that open house that stuck with me. A t-shirt. Now, Xavier is a god when it comes to t-shirt distribution. Yes, I could live off my collected Xavier's t-shirts for probably 2 years, at least. At the open house, they were handing out t-shirts that had all the house names on them. I gladly took one because, woo, free stuff, yes. Anyways, I hold up my new shirt, admire its quality, and check out the backside. Huh. There was an interesting phrase on the back of the shirt. It read, "A place for you." Maybe the free shirt was right. Could Xavier be the place for me? I really hope so. Transition. Fast forward to my freshman year at Xavier. I was definitely not prepared for everything Xavier had to offer. First of all, I got lots of t-shirts. My closet wasn't ready, but that was cool. Within my first few weeks at Xavier, I started noticing all the things that made this school different. When I would tell dumb jokes, people laughed. When I raised my hand in class, people listened. When I came to Xavier as authentically myself, people accepted me. Each day after lunch, Xavier does a school-wide examen over the intercom. For 5 minutes each day, we take into account God's presence in our lives. Please take a moment to quiet yourselves for our daily examen. We are always in the loving presence of God. The first question is this: how was God at work in my life? Short answer, everywhere. Long answer, when Mr. Trico stands outside the front of the school in the morning and welcomes everybody. When I see Mr. Fox in the hallway and I greet him with, "Mr. Fox," and he replies with, "Indeed." It happens every day. Seeing Father Jack in the hallway seeing Father Jack in the hallway, we make eye contact and he either does this, or, if you're lucky, this. How have I responded to God's presence in my life? Short answer, love. Long answer, waving back at Mr. Trico when he stands in front of the school in the morning and welcomes us. Recognizing Mr. Fox's presence each morning and looking forward to the moment when I can proudly sing, "Mr. Fox." Seeing Father Jack in the hallway and thanking God for Father Jack's work, music, and love at Xavier. Thanking God for a teddy bear hero. Seniors, we've done what we can. We have made it this far. Xavier has been constantly changing around us, but we've stood tall. We saw the loss of the couches in the commons. We experienced 4 years of different vendors for hot lunch. Mad respect to Panda Express for staying true. You won't be alone with me. We saw Java Juice vendors come and go. We experienced the death of Milkshake Mondays after Mass. R.I.P. We no longer have Ski Week, thanks Tiernan. Last year at Transitions Mass, we didn't get to move to the senior seats on the floor, and we're still bitter about it. But we're here. Most of all, seniors, we have remained strong when confronted by the worst addition to Xavier's handbook. No Crocs. You can thank Natalie Ireland for that one. We'll talk later. All right. Seniors, though, really, we have done so much during our years here. And now we're about to leave. It's unreal. Xavier has become my home. It doesn't feel natural to be leaving it. But then again, are we really leaving? The final question in the examen is this: how is God calling me to respond? Short answer, long answer. Remembering everything Xavier has taught us. Remembering our growth while at school here. Taking those memories, those lessons, those moments of Jesus, and sharing them with the world. Class of 2017, I hope you never forget Mr. Trico's fig leaf speech. I hope you always take a moment to just breathe. Mr. Byrne. Never stop making popcorn for breakfast. Oh, never forget making popcorn for breakfast in Mrs. Hawk's nest. Never stop shuffling. Dream Out Loud Shuffles crew. Yeah! Always recall the first class of 2017 meme. Welcome to Xavier, Cat Ferraro. Remember? Okay. Never stop playing spike ball. And always carry with you Evan Brennan's touching comparison at the freshman retreat. God is dog, spelled backwards. As we venture into wider seas, class of 2017, do not forget how Xavier has affected you. Do not cease to recognize God's work in your lives. Remember Senior Sunrise, East LA, Freshman Retreat, Kairos, AP Testing, Transitions Mass. And remember this moment. Take it all in. Seniors, I have been beyond blessed to have been a member of this class. In Christ alone, my hope is found. He is my light, my strength, my song. Thank you for listening, for hearing me, for giving me reason to sing. Thank you for making Xavier a place for me. And one last thing.